and welcome to my channel. My name is Liz, and today I want to talk about spanking disobedient children. Before we dive into that, I would like to share a story with you. So there's this family from kind of a long time ago, before we had modern transportation systems, and they wanted to attend an event in another town, and so they traveled with their son and other family members. They traveled as a group with acquaintances, aunties, uncles, so many people. After this event, they started traveling back to their hometown. And about a few hours into the journey, they didn't find their son. Well, they weren't particularly looking for him because it was like a big group, and there were plenty of cousins to play with and plenty of other people that their son could be with. And so they didn't worry that much. After 24 hours, they got really worried. And so they headed back to the town where the event took place. And after a long search and asking a lot of people, they eventually found him in an art gallery, talking to the owners and artists and painters. There happened to be so many people on that day, and he was just so interested in all the art and everything that happens at an art gallery. And what would you do if you were the parents of this child? What would you do? I bet you a lot of people will grab that child, grab him out of that place, and beat the hell out of him. But what would you do? Pick your answer before I continue the story. Done? Okay. I kind of altered a little bit of the story to make it fit our modern standards because, well, modern day perceptions of life, because actually they searched for their child for 3 days. 3 freaking days. And when they found this child, I'm going to read a little bit of it, and they found their child at a temple, sitting in the midst of the doctors, both hearing them and asking them questions. And all that heard him were astonished at his understanding and answers. And when they saw him, they were amazed. And his mother said unto him, Son, why hast thou thus dealt with us? Behold, thy father and I have sought thee sorrowing. And he said unto them, How is it that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my Father's business? Do you not know that I must be about my Father's business? Of course I'm talking about Jesus. So if you decide that, if your answer was, I would spank the hell out of this child, do you feel like you need to switch your answer now because we're talking about Jesus? Anyways, children tend to be spanked for running around, playing, laughing too loudly, playing loudly, not wanting to share, being fussy, being tired, being angry, not wanting to eat, not wanting to drink, not wanting to do something that is expected of them, making mistakes, experimenting, even safe experimentation. These are among many of the reasons why children get beaten. And I know someone's going to say, you didn't include stealing and all those things. No, I just want to talk about the general reasons why children get beaten, because stealing is an outlying situation and there are always underlying reasons as to why certain actions are taken. If dog therapists and dog trainers tend to agree that beating a dog creates distrust, anger, and more violence in them and has the potential to traumatize them, how are humans any different? Humans that are more complex, so much more complex. So, should disobedient children be spanked? Should they be spanked? Or should, with the very advanced brains that we have, try to understand the underlying behavior behind the behavior that we're seeing? Should we focus on the condition or the cause? Try to erase and make the conditions to disappear instead of focusing on the cause? What would you think is the better approach as an advanced society with highly developed brains? Because even gorillas don't spank their children. They don't, and we're technically more advanced than they are. I don't know. Tell me what you think.